All right, so the chef has trimmed this very, very well. It is a delicate process, to say the very least, Mr. Hubbard.
Yeah, so we got it down to, a little bit more off here, about a 1/4 of an inch of fat on the flat. And we trimmed everything that we wouldn't want to eat, pretty much we trimmed off here for smoking. If we're braising this, we'd probably leave a little bit more on there because that can kind of roast away, and we're fine with that. But here, today, kind of trim that off and get it rocking and rolling. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this right over to a tray and start seasoning it.
All right, so when you're talking about using the rub, and here's a rub right here.
Yep.
This is the rub that I use at home. Dave, that's your own The Butchery blend, correct?
This is our blend. Yeah. There's maybe 5 or 6 little things in there, nothing too crazy, pretty simple, but yeah. But we're gonna put it on pretty liberal.
You were talking about the differences. Some people might leave that fat. You chose to cut a lot of that fat off. Mm-hmm. What are some of the differences? We didn't have the camera on there when we were talking about it.
The differences of, so leaving the fat on.
Why would some people leave it on? Why would some people take it off? What do you think?
Remember when we first started talking, and I will say this, I leave more on there if I'm nervous, right? So say I'm using a smoker for the first time, or roasting, something in a new piece of equipment that I'm not used to. So for me to control the temperature is important, right? So I might leave a little more fat on there because it's a little more forgiving, right? Gotcha. So I don't want to. When I'm trimming for a competition, I'm going to use a lot less, leave a lot less fat on there, because it's an aesthetic thing.
It's appealing to the eye.
Bingo. If I'm at home, if I'm doing this at home, I'm probably trimming a lot less. Knowing full well that the finished product's gonna have a good amount of fat on there,
yep.
I'll just trim it off while I'm eating. And quite frankly, I like a little bit of that beef fat. It's okay. So here we are, we're pretty much ready to go. We're gonna put this bad boy in that Traeger and set it up.
250 is a good temperature in which to do it. And listen, now this is the point in time where we're going to tell you to tune in to Woodward Sports tomorrow. You can check it on YouTube, you could check it on Twitter, you could check it on Facebook, and we're going to tell you exactly how we got this done. All 3 of us have done one together. I got to put it in at my house. I've done a couple by myself. This is my personal favorite. So make sure you tune in tomorrow and we'll give you the final result. Mike, I saw that. That was awesome. Well done. Dave Hubbard, Mike Iversell, I'm Sean Belegian. You're beautiful.